games and console cowboys. Welcome back to The Little Game Helper, the podcast where we jack into the neon-lit back alleys of tabletop gaming to spotlight indie gems and classic systems you should absolutely try. Today, we're kicking off a new miniseries, Cyberpunk Volume 1. We're diving into 3 very different takes on the genre, Cyborg, The Sprawl, and Cyberpunk 2020, from brutal minimalism to narrative missions to old school chrome and chaos. Let's start with Cyborg, the screaming, glitching cyberpunk cousin of Morkborg. If you like your RPGs fast, deadly, and dripping with anti-corporate rage, this one's for you. Cyborg is rules light and heavy on the vibe. Characters are fragile, the world is collapsing, and the system wants things to go wrong. Combat is brutal, hacking is dangerous, and survival is never guaranteed. This is the kind of game where the megacorp doesn't just own your soul, they probably repossessed it as well. Why play Cyborg, you ask? Well, Cyborg shines in short campaigns and one-shots. It's perfect if you want cyberpunk that feels loud, unfair, and stylishly doomed. If you don't plan on long character arcs, you burn bright, crash hard, and leave a digital corpse behind. If you want your cyberpunk as a punk zine stapled together at 3 a.m., Cyborg delivers. Next up, The Sprawl, a powered by the apocalypse cyberpunk RPG that's all about missions. The game feels like a TV series. Each session is a job, each job has consequences, and the corporations always win. Just not today. Instead of crunchy gear lists, The Sprawl focuses on narrative moves, clocks, and factions. The city reacts to what you do, heat builds, fixers remember, corporations adapt. Why play The Sprawl? The Sprawl is fantastic if you love heists, planning scenes, and character-driven cyberpunk. It's less about how many bullets you fired, and more about who noticed and what that means later. If you enjoy games where failure still moves the story forward and the world feels alive and hostile, The Sprawl is a top-tier pick. And finally, we've got the legend, Cyberpunk 2020. This is the game that defined the tabletop cyberpunk genre. Chrome, street samurais, netrunners, and rocker boys. It's all here. Cyberpunk 2020 is crunchy, lethal, and unapologetically old school. Character creation is deep, combat is deadly, and your choices matter because a single bullet can end a career. Why play Cyberpunk 2020? Cyberpunk 2020 rewards careful play and strong roleplay. It's not about balanced encounters, it's about survival in a brutal world. If you want classic cyberpunk with a capital C, neon streets, corporate wars, and humanity slowly slipping through cybernetic fingers, Cyberpunk 2020 still holds up today. So, which one should you play? If you want chaos and speed, Cyborg. If you want narrative missions and consequences, The Sprawl. And if you want deep crunch and classic vibes, Cyberpunk 2020 is the way to go. They all tell cyberpunk stories, but from very different dialects. That's Cyberpunk Volume 1 here on The Little Game Helper. Links to all 3 games are in the show notes. If you like this episode, follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with your crew. You can find us on X, Instagram, Facebook, or our website, thelittlegamehelper.com. Until next time, we'll be back with more neon, more dice, and more games worth playing. Watch your back, trust no corp, and keep your cyberware updated.